Let me ask you this: for somebody who is like within George Floyd's family, right? Yeah. That's dealing with this a death in their family. What are some coping mechanisms that they can use to deal with this?
I would say they're all going through some stage of grief. There are 5 stages to grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance.
So what did it say that again?
Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance.
Yeah. Okay.
And so everybody, whenever you have some type of death or anything, you go through stages of grief. Some people maneuver through them quicker than others. So the family is all dealing with some stage of grief at this point. So the biggest thing I would say is to identify what stage of grief they're at first. I'd recommend probably going to a grief counselor. And if they're not open to counseling, one of the biggest things is surrounding yourself around family. There's nothing like having someone that you can talk to that's going through the same thing. It typically helps you process your emotions a lot better. Because isolation doesn't help grief. It only perpetuates depression. So I would tell them journal their emotions out, and some people have a hard time free journaling, just being like, man, today I feel like X, Y, and Z. Some people struggle with that. So I always recommend a journal prompt called 52 Lists for Calm.
52 lists.
52 Lists for Calm. The author's last name is Morea, Morea.
Okay.
And so you can get it on Target, Amazon. It's like $10. But it's really good. It's like 52 lists literally, and you can write it, and you can do it by weeks if you want. Write 1 list a week, and it gives you an activity to do with it.
Yeah.
But it holds you accountable. You know, I think that's the big thing when you're going through grief too, is have accountability as you go through grief. But that's what I would recommend to the family. I know that times like this are hard too with COVID and the pandemic, because it's like only a few people could go to the funeral.
Right.
So that in itself is very stressful.
Yeah. See, that's crazy, because I know when I'm feeling down or I'm feeling depressed about something, like I isolate myself just so I could deal with my emotions, because I hate putting my emotions on other people.
Yeah.
So I try to distance myself, and people be like, where Dante? I'm in my own corner. Let me deal with my emotions. And once I get myself back to normal, or I feel where I'm comfortable, then I'm ready to come back out and talk and have fun again. But I've been blessed in a sense where I haven't had to deal with somebody directly close to me dying. You know what I mean? Besides my grandmother, and we kind of
expected it over time. Yeah, absolutely.
But I haven't dealt with it. But I know people who have, and it's like I don't know what to say in the moment or what to do when somebody else is grieving that I love. You know what I mean?
I think the worst thing somebody can say is, they would want you to do X, Y, and Z in the moment. And I say that because when a person is grieving, they don't want to hear what they could or should do. They just want to hear condolences, sympathy, or empathy.
Okay.
And let's say we both lost our grandmother. In that moment, I'm going to say, man, I'm so sorry. I know exactly what that feels like. I'm here if you need anything,
Okay.
And that's it. But I'm not going to say, I'm sorry, man. I know what that feels like. I remember when my grandma died, we did da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, I don't want to hear that. I don't care about your grandma. Like, I ain't trying to be funny, but you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't, period.
Because you don't even bringing me back to memories.
Yeah, I ain't trying to go there right now. Thank you. I appreciate you. Bye. Kind of thing. So I think people just need to learn how to have sympathy and just be very short with it. Let me know how I can help you. I'm here if you need me. Praying for you and the family. Let us know what we can do. Very simple. What's your address?
Yeah.
People you really rocking with, what's your address? I'm finna send you something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or when you're ready, let me know. I'm here for you. Very short, very simple, very to the point, because people don't want to, you grieving. I'm not trying to go into detail with you right now.
Right.
When I am, I'll reach out to you and I'll do that.
So you shouldn't try to force yourself on them and try to just be like, look, I got you. We need to go out. We need to.
It's just not healthy, because people grieve in different ways. Like I told you about the stages.
Yeah.
If I'm angry, I'm really not trying to go out with you right now, because I'm liable to go off on you too. You know what I mean? And use you as a catalyst for my aggression. And that's not fair. Now, depending on the person, their friends know them. They know how they operate. So you have those people that can say, let's get out the house, let's go. And they be like, "Ooh, I'm glad you got me out the house. Thank you."
Yeah.
But again, that's person based. But to a complete stranger like George Floyd's family, we're not going to be like, let's go, let's get out the house.
Yeah.
Like, they need to get out the house. They need to go somewhere. They need to go to brunch.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not what we're going to say for them.
I'm thinking about it because one of my homeboys, his dad passed, and some of his homeboys was like, "Nigga, come on, we going to the strip club." They at the strip club.
Typical black stuff.
And they told the stripper, like, "Yeah, my homeboy, his dad passed." And she danced him like, "Yeah, I heard about your daddy."